Hello, if it's your first time here, welcome to our channel. My name is Yulia and this is Nitri.
Hello everyone.
We are talking about fragrances on this channel, and if this is the kind of thing that you like, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Today we'll talk about new releases that we have tried in our local niche fragrance store. All of them except one are released in 2022. One of them is released in 2018. So we'll start with Marc-Antoine Barrois fragrance Encelade.
This is our first impressions.
So this is my favorite out of all the fragrances that we've tried here. I really enjoy it. It's got rhubarb, vetiver, woody notes. It's an amazing fragrance that I think will be suitable for all genders, for any type of occasion. To me, it's a very peaceful, enjoyable, deep fragrance that is also quite understandable, and it's very easy to perceive, although you get some deep notes here. So I think this is a really good new release. I'm really happy with that one. I tend to love rhubarb in my fragrances, and this is amazing.
Yeah, I would say that I also liked this one the most out of the 5 that we have here on the blotters. I have worn it on my skin once. It's really our first impressions. That we sprayed only once on the blotches, and I've sprayed all of them on my skin that day. It was 3 days ago, and yeah, it's really beautiful composition, but it's kind of linear. If you like the opening and the mid notes, it will stay almost the same all the duration of the composition, and I must say it's quite powerful. I have washed my hands, all my hands in the shower and in the evening, and this fragrance stayed on my skin till the next day, 12 p.m.
So amazing longevity here, and I just have to add that rhubarb here is done in a very sophisticated way. It's it's a little bit tart. It's got this juiciness of this fruit, and it's also a little bit sweet. So it's almost kind of a perfect rhubarb. If you like this note in your fragrances, then I think you really should try this one.
Yeah, and if you enjoy vetiver, I think you would like this fragrance a lot.
So let's move on to the next fragrance. It's Outcast Blue by Nihilo.
It's Extrait de Parfum.
It's the black bottle.
Yes.
So, first time I've seen this fragrance, I knew immediately that I have tried something already like that. It's not something that's groundbreaking, it's not something new. I knew that I have tried similar fragrance before, and you know what? It really reminds us both of Inicio's Oud for Greatness. It's also got a lot of saffron here, oud, woody notes, leathery notes. I would say that this fragrance is a little lighter. So if you were a bit scared of how performs Oud for Greatness, I think you might like this one because it's a little milder, and overall it's very similar, but it has its own kind of twist, and it's a very, very beautiful fragrance. Of course, we love Oud for Greatness, and we must like this one as well because they're very similar, and this one is just a little less harsh, so to say.
Yeah, I think I also think that this one was inspired by Oud for Greatness, and for me it's a little bit fresher, but it's very powerful and it's very long lasting on my skin. And I would say for me it has some kind of leathery notes but leather isn't listed in the note breakdown. There is listed tobacco, vetiver, as I believe, a lot of saffron, pepper. Overall, I think it's a good fragrance, but it's not unique. I also get kind of vibe from Opus 11 from Amouage. That one is a very challenging green wood fragrance, and I have the same vibe from them both. It also has wood in the base and vetiver. Yeah, I think I would recommend to try it if you like those kind of vibes, those kind of compositions, like Wood for Greatness or Vidian Liva.
So the next fragrance is by Roja Parfums. It's called Apex. So we have to say that this was the least favorite of the fragrances that we have here.
Yeah, it's the most challenging for us.
I like this fragrance a little more than Dmitry. Dmitry dislikes this fragrance. I didn't like it when he brought the blotter home. But now, 3 days after, right? It slightly reminds me of one of my favorite men's fragrance, Gentle Fluidity Silver by MFK. It's just got this little vibe of it. I know there are different fragrances, and most likely if you spray it on your arm, you'll never get this vibe. But this is what I'm getting on the blotter now, and I kind of like it because I love the other fragrance. But all in all, this wasn't something that I've enjoyed when I first sniffed this fragrance, but it wasn't that bad.
For me, I don't get similarities with the MFK to my nose. When I sprayed it on a blotter, I liked the opening. That's why, because I sprayed it on my arm, the opening was really nice. It was a lot of citruses. It has a lot of citruses in the top notes. In the heart, it has a lot of different floral notes, and in the base, it has a lot of herbs, green notes like oak moss, some fir balsams, and so on. Tobacco, leather, very masculine, kinda chypre notes, and it smells a little bit weird to my nose. I don't like this fragrance, I would say, but it's my first impressions. I would say it was quite powerful on my skin, projects wonderfully. I wish from Roja Duff it would be blended a little bit more beautifully, and for the price, I think it's not a good fragrance. And for the smell, I don't like it. I really don't like the smell of this fragrance. It reminds me of some bad antiperspirant on a sweaty man. I don't know. It's not for me. I love chypre fragrances. I love 80s animalic stuff, and I think this doesn't work for my nose. I don't know why. I love Chanel and Teus and that kind of fragrances. This one is too much for me. I would like to say that I love a lot of Roja Duff fragrances. I have two of them in my collection. It's Enigma and Danger Parfum Cologne. I really love them, but I think Diaghilev and Amber Oud from him are just masterpieces. They are exquisite, and I really like the brand Roja Duff, Roja Parfums, but not all of their fragrances are appealing to my nose, but those ones are really beautiful. This release just isn't for me. Yeah.
Okay, then the next fragrance I want to talk with you about is Malibu Party in the Bay by Simone Andreoli.
This one was released in 2018,
18.
but
It only got to our local niche shop now, so it's something new that we're trying for the first time. And to me, when Dimitri first gave me his arm to sniff this fragrance, I was blown away by how photorealistic it is of lemon covered in sugar. So to me, these were the only notes that I felt. Right now on the blotter it smells a little different. The lemon is not so zingy, I don't get the sugar as much. It is kind of now a little more coconutty. On the blotter it's changed quite a bit. There is still some citrus accord going on, but I just want to share with you my initial thoughts, and this is like the most cheerful lemon fragrance that I've smelled. It's so uplifting. If you spray this fragrance in summer on a hot day, you'll be instantly happy. You'll have smile on your face right away. It's just beautiful, juicy. It's sugary. It's beautiful. I love this fragrance, and I didn't get any other notes here. I didn't get rum, I didn't get coconut, I didn't get the cocktail vibe here. To me, it's just straight up citrus covered in sugar. But Dmitry has felt the development of this fragrance, so he will share his opinion.
It doesn't have lemon in the note breakdown, it has lime, but for us it smells like lemon. Yeah, it smells very beautiful. It's very powerful, kind of a little bit aggressive. Yeah, in the opening it's very, very powerful. And I also get a lot of sugar. They are the most prominent notes. It has a touch of rum, a little bit of coconut, yeah, I guess some sandalwood, but those two notes, like lime, lemon, and sugar are the most prominent. And after 3 days it has developed a little bit. The lemon and sugar toned down, and it has soft, creamy, woody base. I guess it's from sandalwood. It has a freshness, and I get some coconut now. Sweet, mild coconut with a touch of some booziness. I guess from rum. Yeah. I think for the price it's really worth it. It costs 135 euros in our country. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. 400 milliliters, and many people compare it to Creed's Virgin Island water. So, if you like that kind of compositions,
even better than
yeah, maybe you can try it. Maybe you'll like it even better.
Yes, I love this fragrance. It's amazing. So the next one is Patchouli Magnetik by Maison Crivelli.
Maison Crivelli.
So this one is very controversial, I'd say. It's very interesting and it's very unique. I've never smelled anything like this. Patchouli here is playing a new role, because most of the fragrances that I've tried with patchouli notes are dark, gothic, deep. This one, it's kind of like a more positive patchouli. I've never tried it in this way before, and I quite enjoy this fragrance. I'm not sure if I would wear it, but I'm really enjoying playing with it. I'm enjoying sniffing it. It's great.
I also sprayed this on my arm, and I would say it's very powerful. It's long lasting. For me, it's a beautiful composition, but it's definitely not for everyone.
Don't blind by it.
Patchouli here is very unique. I haven't smelled anything in my life like this fragrance. Yes. It doesn't have basement vibes. It doesn't have any chocolatey vibe like from psychedelic. But I get some earthiness from it. Yes. I also get a lot of peach from this fragrance, and it's kind of this beautiful contrast between patchouli and the peach. It also has some sweetness, I guess, from vanilla, and resinous ambery touch from benzoin.
I would say that the peach Dmitry is talking about here, it's not fresh peach. I would say it's more of a jammy kind of peach, like tin canned peach.
Yeah, it's I guess a combination of peach, vanilla, and benzoin gives this syrupy vibe, a little bit sweet. And this fragrance also has sandalwood. This fragrance is also kind of fresh. Yeah, it's quite interesting. It's fresh, a little bit soft. Also, soft touches have a little bit creamy. Yeah, there is also listed leather note, but I don't get too much leather from this fragrance.
And although it's fresh, it's also warm at the same time. It's a very unique composition, and I think it's a great journey when you smell this fragrance. You kind of just want to inhale it more and more and more. I'm still not sure if I'd wear this, but I'm really enjoying it right now.
I must say that the opening is quite challenging. Yeah, I guess a lot of people will not enjoy or maybe even hate this fragrance in the opening. Yeah, but I enjoyed the opening. I love some challenging compositions when they appeal to my nose. I like this fragrance a lot. But for most people, I guess the dry down of this fragrance will be the most beautiful stage of this composition. Yeah.
Yes, that's everything. All the fragrances have finished for today. Thank you so much for watching us till the end. If you are thinking of maybe trying these fragrances, we hope that our review was useful for you. We hope you enjoy your day, evening, night. Wish you amazing time. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.